I also have a time presentation. It's exactly 30 minutes. Just to very briefly introduce the next session, which is our LinkedUp Minute Madness. So we're actually having a separate corner downstairs with 10 additional posters, and just to say a few words about LinkedUp as such. So LinkedUp is a European project. We have been organizing, amongst many other activities, the challenge called LinkedUp Challenge, part of which was the so-called Vici competition, which you can see there. As part of this activity, we have selected 10 very nice applications. So these are exactly the posters which you're going to see in the presentation, which are going to come in the next minute. And we also have the award ceremony tomorrow morning, so please feel free to join us there.
Hello there, fellow conference Semantic Web attendants. It takes the process of text analysis. Damn, I'm nervous. I drank too much coffee. If my hands start shaking, don't worry. Oh, damn. So, I hope you're wondering now how does it work. We receive a raw text input data. We process that text with APIs, with DBP, WordNet, Dictionary, and all other offers. The user then receives an enriched text, and after that, we do image retrievals to start the game, and I invite you all to play the game. Thank you.
So now you all should probably know my face and my name, so I won't start with that. Our submission is called the Water Whiz. It's basically a visualization of scientific literature from water resources and the ecology industry. So I can go into depth, but I'd rather not bore you. I'll just tell you that every time you're tired going through all those the labyrinth of posters and demos, just pass by ours and we'll give you a glass of water. And I'll tell you about it at that. Alright, see you guys later. Don't forget to vote for us as well, because that will help us to win. Thank you.
So, AGRIS, the Hub for Agricultural Research. We strongly believe that to improve agriculture in the world, we have to make information on agriculture globally available. So using semantic technologies, a 30-year-old database with more than 7.8 million bibliographic resources can be interlinked to many external datasets in the domain of agricultural science and technology. Here you can see the mashup page. This is a page where the user looking for a specific topic can access a scientific publication from the AGRIS database, together with many other relevant information automatically extracted from Sparkle endpoints and web services. So everything is in one page, in order to allow the user to take better and fast decisions, and hoping to improve agriculture and to defeat hunger in the world. Thank you.
Hello, I am Susanna from
In case you hadn't heard yet, education has changed a lot in these past few years, and the internet is the key to this change. Didactalia is a great educational community with more than 100,000 free access educational resources. In addition, these resources are organized with the technology of semantic web, so you can find and refine any content that you need in a few clicks. It works because many teachers and organizations share quality content. In Didactalia, we organize this content by subject, educational levels, and even by lessons. We are a community of more than 130,000 people. We believe that quality education must be accessible for all. Now, thanks to this technology, we can make these resources available to other teachers, students, and thousands of families, when and how they need it. Have we mentioned that Didactalia is free to access? What are you waiting for?
Vote for us in the poster session.
My name's Alana. I'm from New Zealand, and I'm a language teacher. I'm working with these people in New Zealand on the OpenFlex language project. We're researching online learners, classroom-based language learning. Basically, they're helping us to use linked data, sources, and developing useful and easy-to-use interfaces for language learning. You've probably heard of the Wikipedia Mining Toolkit. Most language teachers have it. We're interactive. There are lots of language learning activities in our open source system. It's free. Lots of platform flexibility with the project as well. And teaching teachers how to build these collections, training videos. If you have an idea of the things you want to add to our project, it'd be great to collaborate with you and hear from you. Wikify collections, bringing in glosses. We love this stuff, all this linguistic stuff that you guys produce through your wonderful tools and systems. So join the project and vote for us. Thank you.
My name is Navino. I'm here to present Histopedia. We're trying to basically make the world's very first interactive timeline of everything in history. So part of this is you can make timelines very quickly. So you can add events to a timeline from our database with just one click of the mouse. That's all it takes. Everything in the database is also user editable, so anyone can come and change it, but they also always remain linked to Wikipedia and Wikidata, which are our main data sources. Okay, so you can also add entire timelines with one single click, and you can merge them together to play Lego with history if you want to do something like that. You can also use Wikipedia categories to make an instantaneous timeline on any topic at all. But if that's not specific enough for you, then you can use the power of Wikidata queries to create a custom timeline in a few seconds, like this one of Descendants of Queen Victoria. Okay, so coming soon, we've got a massive timeline directory with hundreds of thousands of timelines for you to choose from. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. In 1984, the TED Consortium started to organize some talks, and the only way you had to attend to see those talks was attending them. Now, in 2006, they put it online so everybody around the world can watch them. But in 2014, we have came with this idea of a new way of watching the TED Talks, which include a much wider representation of what a TED Talk is. And you have chapters for every other talk. You have highlighted which are the important fragments on the talk, entities important that are mentioned. We have linked with other content in the same collection, and we also offer links to resources on the web, like courses. And if you want to see a little bit more, visit us in the vote, and please vote for us.
No, I'm not going to follow the slides. I want to tell you a story instead. Last night we all went out for dinner, and as it is in a conference, we go out for a drink after that, and trust me, the water resources guys weren't holding glasses of water. So we went out and we actually befriended a few locals, and we got talking about world issues, you know, world peace, the Scottish referendum, Snapchat, things like that. And people started talking about it, saying, wow, it's so great, we're from so many different countries, we talk to each other perfectly fine, we understand each other with English. You're from India, how come, right? How come your English is good and we can all understand? And I thought about it and I said, I had really good teachers in school. They taught me really well. And they're the reason why we could actually make the world a better place, in essence. If they actually connect us together with language, think about it. So they really hold the key. And what we actually did was, and what you saw on these wonderful slides, was build a system that actually allows English teachers to design learning tasks for students. And we currently have 3,000 users with 9,000 annotated resources, and I'd love to talk to you about it in English or otherwise. So please feel free to drop by.
You're all still here. My name is Lawrence, and together with Selma Softic, we created Res Explorer. Res Explorer is a visualization and interactive interface to explore the web of data, targeting researchers. And what we try to do there is we try to interlink the web open data, Wikipedia and DBLP, together with what researchers tweet on Twitter and all the stuff that they collect in their Menday library. Furthermore, we use the people they mention, the conferences they attend to, because and also the publications they used to connect with other people. We use all of this information in the visualization to reveal the connections between them.
Yeah, so only we have to say thank you everyone for sitting through this. You're also right. Pretty intense sessions. Right, one thing I wanted to highlight, for the voting system is actually quite different between the LinkedUp posters and the official posters and demos. So for the posters and demos you have these codes, I guess. And for the LinkedUp voting, you actually have a token in your registration welcome package. So that's a token you can leave at the poster which you like, the poster demo which you actually want to vote for, downstairs during the poster session, so feel free to actually support the poster you enjoyed the most. With that, I think, let's thank the speakers again. I think it was quite an achievement.